In 1750, Europe still belonged to the plough. A farmer's tools were little changed since medieval times. The speed of a horse was the speed of life. 8 out of every 10 Britons worked the land. Life expectancy barely reached 35. A weaver might spend a week producing a single bolt of cloth. But pressure was building, more mouths to feed, more ships crossing oceans, and new thinkers asking whether nature's laws could be bent by human hands. Beneath British soil lay black treasure, coal and iron ore, the twin metals of modernity. Rivers cut short paths from mine to mill, and a mild climate kept machinery from freezing or rusting. By 1800, Britain produced 2/3 of the world's coal. With every ton lifted from the earth came power, dense, cheap, and unending. While Europe trembled with wars and revolutions, Britain's institutions endured. The Glorious Revolution of 1688 bound the monarch to Parliament and protected private property. Investors could whisk capital without fearing royal seizure. The Bank of England, founded 1694, created a national debt, not a burden, but a promise, allowing the state to borrow and businessmen to dream bigger. Before engines came enclosures, in 1701, Jethro Tull's seed drill planted rows with mathematical precision. Charles Turnip Townsend's crop rotations restored the soil. Parliament's Enclosure Acts fenced common lands, driving thousands from farms to towns. Wheat yields soared 50%, and Britain's cities gained a restless army of job seekers ready for factory work. Britain's empire fed its furnaces. Sugar from Jamaica, cotton from India, and profits from the slave trade filled London's counting houses. By 1770, the city handled 40% of global commerce. Those coins and commodities financed canals, factories, and experiments that would soon redraw the map of industry. The Enlightenment had replaced superstition with curiosity. Across Britain, artisans met scientists in smoky coffee houses to test new ideas. In 1769, James Watt perfected the steam engine. In 1768, Richard Arkwright patented the spinning frame. In 1814, George Stephenson built his first locomotive. Each invention sparked the next, in iron, in cotton, in coal. By 1770, Britain's landscape was changing faster than ever before in history. The spinning jenny, the water frame, and Cartwright's power loom multiplied a worker's output 100-fold. Watt's engine freed factories from rivers. Power could now come from coal anywhere. Between 1780 and 1830, cotton production increased 10 times. Britain forged half the world's iron. The pulse of steam became the heartbeat of an empire. Progress had a price. Towns swelled into choking cities. Manchester from 25,000 souls in 1770 to 400,000 by 1850. Chimneys belched soot. Rivers ran black. Children as young as 6 worked 16-hour shifts. Women hauled coal underground. The poor crowded into cellar dwellings where sunlight never reached. Britain tried to guard its secrets. Engineers were forbidden to emigrate. Machine blueprints kept under lock. But ideas travel faster than laws. In 1789, Belgian craftsmen copied Arkwright's designs. By 1830, Germany's Ruhr Valley was mining coal. By 1840, American factories roared along New England's rivers. At the Crystal Palace exhibition of 1851, Prince Albert called Britain the workshop of the world. By 1850, the world was unrecognizable. Railways spanned continents. Steamships crossed the Atlantic in days. Telegraphs carried words faster than any horse could run. Britain's income per person doubled that of France. Global trade increased 6-fold. Industry had escaped its birthplace and begun to consume the planet. The Industrial Revolution began with coal and courage. But its true fuel was curiosity. a spark of imagination that set the world ablaze and still burns in every factory, every city, every screen we touch today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. What subject should we tackle next?